Hello, family. Hope you're doing well from where you are watching from. I want to do a simple review on the trade that I took yesterday on BTC, and thereafter give highlights on what I'm anticipating from this zone. Remember, we said that we wanted to see price drop into this daily fair value gap from the weekly outlook that I sent earlier, and that is what price has done. Now, this is Monday's trading. We still have Tuesdays today opening, so we have a 50% chance if we can come below here and then continue higher, that will still be okay. But we only need to watch and see what today's price action will behave during the London session. So from there we can now decide whether Monday form the low of the week or Tuesday will form the low of the week, so that it can trade lower to this and then now pump higher to our target. So all I'm doing, I'm just watching this low here. But if we go to the 4-hour chart, you see that. So look at this one here. So this is 15. This is the daily or the Monday's low. But in this 4-hour chart, we have something here. See this one? We have, after price got into our internal range liquidity, we are anticipating higher prices. The only way I can invalidate Tuesday coming down here is when I see price closing above this 4-hour FVG, right? So if I see price behaving like this, let's change this color here. So if I can see price going high above this, I will wait for a retest here and then take price to my target. So that is what I am actually anticipating to see if BTC will do what? Will deliver to these levels here. But before we even conclude that, let's go to a 15-minute chart and show you something that really happened yesterday. We had a very, very nice move down. Let's do this. So that is our key level there. See this zone here. The price really dipped so well into it. So can remove this one for now and then give you a small talk about this price action here. If you look keenly, we have all this price action here. You see that? We also had this price action, price pumping above here. If you're keen enough, you know what I'm doing now. And then we had this price action rolling lower after closing below this zone here. So we had price action coming all the way down. So if you look at this one keenly, I just highlighted the power of 3. See that? So we had accumulation here, accumulation. Let's make this red. So we had accumulation, and then we had the Judas swing, what we are calling manipulation, and then we had what? This rally down here from the order block there. This is distribution. So that is ideally ICT's power of 3 that was in play. And before that, this is Monday midnight open. What we had It was accumulation, and then we had what? A buy side liquidity. Buy side liquidity. See that? Then what price did? Price came down, closed below this candle that took out the previous liquidity or old high. So this candle now qualifies to be a bearish order block. See that? Then from there, all we had was a very smooth distribution downwards to our weekly fair value gap. So it was a very nice run on a Monday. That's why now we want to be a bit cautious. Then we start to think of higher prices. If you look at price in this angle like this is amazing. This is something good. Yeah, this is something good. And I believe that you saw that. Then price, this was London, this was New York, meaning we had a classic sell day. London high of the day, New York continuation lower. This is something that you can see all the time if you are super keen enough. So I believe that we can try and see if you're able to take advantage of this kind of moves, and then you are good to go. You're good to go. All it calls for is patience and trying to see whether the odds are making or adding up. So ensure that each and every single time before you press the button, you can easily find logic behind the movement of that price. Otherwise, if you don't, then you will be chasing things which will probably harm you. So this was good. Look at that. Like, isn't that amazing? Yeah. That is amazing, and it's something that we can appreciate and trust that it did well. It did super well. So that was just a simple recap for the trade that I took from here, London, New York session, and then smoothly went down to our target or key level. But now what we want to watch is I can remove this one. Now what we want to watch is after price is rejecting this daily FVG, I want us to stay vigilant here and see whether we are likely to take out Tuesday's low before we continue higher to our key level or to our target, which is this high here. You see that? Now you watching this one. Otherwise, after price took out this low here into this internal range liquidity, I'm anticipating internal range liquidity to external range liquidity. How that happens, first case scenario is to see Tuesday's low being taken to go high, or you also watch the 4-hour chart and see if we can do what? We can close above this zone here. Okay, then from there you can now take your entries after price closes above there to this level here. Doing here. So from up like that, and then we go there. Or if where it is now, price coming down, take out Tuesday's low and do what? And continue higher. So those are my two high probability setup that I'm watching it to see which one will print out, and then I can take advantage of that move. So I'm still working and watching this closely to see whether we can get all the way to the 110,000 institutional figure level. So, or what I can ask from you is just being patient and trying to see what is possible and what the market will present. So I believe we going to be patient a bit and see if we can take advantage of this move. I am not interested with lower time frame unless the daily fair value gap is violated. If we see price closing completely below this one, then a retest to this daily fair value gap, we can send price lower, which is not my high probability setup for now. For now, my high probability setup is going higher into this buy side liquidity. Okay, I want to touch something small on gold. If you watch gold weekly chart, remember what we said from the Sunday outlook. I told you I'm really bearish to these levels here, weekly fair value gap. You watch this one closely, you realize that price actually opened lower. So I want to see price open to this fair value gap still, weekly fair value gap, and then we come to our external range liquidity. So from internal to external. So if we look at the 4H, I'm still waiting for that. So today I will be watching price to see if we get to this, if we can get to this for FVG and then pump it lower before we start our journey higher to these levels here. So for now, the simplest thing I want to see is price getting into this fair value gap, rejecting it. From there now we can hunt setups during London or New York kill zone to see if we can target our higher time frame key PDRA here, which is the weekly fair value gap. Hopefully this makes sense, and as simple as it looks like that, that is what I'm just waiting for. You see, it's all about marking your key levels and being patient enough to see how price reacts from that key level, and then from there I can do what? I can go to lower time frame to seek for entries. For example, if this is a 4-hour FVG, I want to see if price is going into this FVG and rejecting it, okay, going into it and rejecting it most of the time at least below 50%, below 50%. You see, if it's going inside there and rejecting that, see that, and then I will wait for the up close candles, when price closes below them. You see that when price closes below is this blue, you see that? So we have this up close candle. So when price opens into this one and then closes below these up close candles, then my up close candles now becomes what? An order block. You see that? So the moment price rejects, either you are being patient waiting for price to close below this one in 4H, or once price has tagged your key level and price has closed. You see, sometimes I'm still trying to insist that patience is what. See, this price, once it goes in and closes, that's when you go to 15 minutes to do what? To hunt for your setup. But when you see price tagging in here, for example, a 4-hour chart, and then you see it's only going in, this candle has not closed, then you sell immediately. That kinda is dangerous, because if you still have 2 more hours for this candle to close, it can decide to go all the way. And then if you had your stop loss somewhere here, it could be taken out, and then you see it going lower. That's why all the time I say try to be patient and wait and see how price will react. You're normally waiting for that 4-hour candle to close. If it closes during London session and I see my setup, then I can start selling from London or anticipating New York continuation lower. If there's nothing during London, then you can anticipate New York manipulation to this internal range liquidity to external, internal to internal, because so this is a weekly fair value gap. So patience is what I always call for, and I believe you are also doing the same. So this is what I'm thinking about gold and BTC. So the only thing you can do is just wait and see how price reacts off those two zones. Once you get your setup, execute fearless, apply the right risk management. Hopefully guys, you found this insightful. Let's wait and see what the market offers. Until next time, be safe.